Muscle tissue. Muscle tissue consists of bundles of long cells called muscle fibers. With the exception of nerve cells, these are some of the longest cells in the body. Some of them will run the length of an entire muscle. So the sartorius muscle in the thigh is almost 2 feet long. Muscle fibers within that muscle may be about that long as well. There are many contractile proteins arranged in a certain way within the cytoplasm of the muscle cells. Vertebrates have 3 types of muscle tissue: skeletal, smooth, and cardiac. A little point of trivia here: muscle is named after the mouse, mus musculus. Skeletal muscle tissue. Skeletal muscle tissue gets its name because it is attached to the bones by tendons and is responsible for voluntary movement. Under the microscope, cells appear to be striped or striated due to the arrangement of the contractile units. Therefore, it is also called striated muscle. So under the microscope, you see these little black bands. Those are the striations. Smooth muscle tissue. Found in hollow organs and blood vessels, it is smooth due to the lack of striations. It is an involuntary muscle, meaning you do not have to think about your stomach digesting food. You don't have to think about food moving at all through your digestive system. And you don't have to think about your blood vessels constricting or dilating based on your blood pressure needs. All this is very convenient because if we had to think about all that, that would be information overload on our brains. Cardiac muscle tissue. It forms the contractile tissue of the heart. It is striated, but the cells are branched, not straight as in skeletal muscle. Like smooth muscle, it is involuntary. So you do not have to consciously think about contracting your heart in order to pump blood through your body. It has specialized junctions known as intercalated discs between cells that rapidly conduct the signal to contract from cell to cell. This is important because all the muscle cells in the heart have to contract in a coordinated effort, kind of like the rowers on a row team. If the heart does not do this, it cannot pump blood, and in that case the heart would be in a state of fibrillation. This is what defibrillators are used for, to stop the heart and allow the pacemaker of the heart to take over and allow these cells to begin contracting in unison again. Types of muscle tissue. So in summary, the types of muscle tissue cells include smooth muscle cells, which have 1 nucleus per cell. They are spindle-shaped, and they have no striations. They are arranged in a circular pattern within the walls of blood vessels and hollow digestive organs. Skeletal muscle cells are cylindrical-shaped, multinucleated, and have striations. Cardiac muscle cells are also cylindrical-shaped, striated, multinucleated, but they are more branched than the skeletal muscle cells are.